Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, judges. I'm Bintari Rizkia from Jenderal Ahmad Yani University. Allow me to present my research entitled The Effect of Intolerant Supersedition on the Number of Colonies Lactobacillus acidophilus and Bifidobacterium bifidum in the Sekar after the freeze-drying process. The freeze-drying process is indeed make a product of lasting. The freeze-dried yogurt generally will last for 6 months to 2 years, while the non-freeze-dried yogurt is just 21 days. However, this process can cause damage to the bacterial cells, so that the number of LAB or lactic acid bacterial colonies can decrease. To overcome this, inulin as a prebiotic and sucrose as a cryoprotectant as well as prebiotics need to be added. So here's the research purpose, two purpose. First, to determine the appropriate number of LAB colonies in Sekar after the freeze-drying process with ethanol. And second, to analyze the effect of inulin and sucrose addition into the Sekar after the freeze-drying process on the growth of the bacteria. So here's the hypothesis. There are two hypotheses. First, there's a significant difference between the inulin sucrose Sekar group and the Sekar group without any addition. And second, the higher concentration of inulin sucrose added, the higher LIB's colonies number inside. So the circuit of mixtures of Lactobacillus acidophilus and Bifidobacterium bifidum is used on this laboratory experimental study, which pre-test and post-test design and was conducted at the microbiology laboratory of the Faculty of Medicine, Jenderal Ahmad Yani University from August 2021 until January 2022. The experimental groups are consist of one negative control group, one group of Sekar without any addition, and 4 groups of Sekar with the addition of 10% sucrose and 0.5%, 1%, 3%, and 5% inulin. Here's the research procedure and the data that have been obtained is analyzed using the SPSS version 25. So here's the result. And I've already made a graphic so it will be easier to be understood how. Here's the graphic that I mean. The highest colonies number is in K4, while the colonies number in K5 as the highest inulin concentrate are lower than the K4. The colonies number in each group were decreased as you can see here after the freeze-drying process, and the colonies number in the K1 after freeze-drying process is lower than the minimum standard of isonite. That means the K1 doesn't suitable for being consumed. So as you can see here in the graphic, the colonies number differences between before and after freeze-drying process in the K1 and K5 is similar. Why? We will discuss it later. So after the data is analyzed using the SPSS, here's the result. The result of Kruskal-Wallis test is significant, which means that the overall addition of inulin and sucrose had a significant effect on the number of LAB colonies in each group. And the post-hoc mean between groups is also significant, meaning that there was a very significant difference in the number of colonies in each group. This could be seen from the difference in the number of colonies in each group, like in here. So the sucrose and inulin, as you know, are containing glucose. The glucose will be metabolized by bacteria using the EMP pathway produced lactic acid under the anaerobic conditions. So the lactic acid is used as the energy source for its growth. Here's the graphic of bacterial growth. As you can see, this is for phase. First, we will discuss about the log phase first. Giving the sucrose and inulin in this phase will fulfill the bacterial nutritional requirements. So it means that bacteria will have a lot of energy stored for exponential phase, where in this phase that would be bacterial binary fission, and the colony's number will be increased. And after that, there is a stationary phase where the number of new cells is similar with the dead cells. K1 arrive here quickly most likely because the nutrients are running out, while the K5 arrive here quickly because there was too many bacteria and there was more waste product. So the last one is the dead phase, where the death rate is much higher than the growth rate, so the curve decreased significantly like this. Here's the comparison of inulin and sucrose-based concentration from the previous studies, and this is the best combination from this research. There is a sucrose 10% plus inulin 3%. Why the differences of TPC in pre and post-test freeze-dried yogurt in the K5 is similar with the K1? So the answer is there could be three probabilities. First, the osmotic shock during the freeze-drying process will cause the bacterial cells damage. Second, prebiotic mixture inside the yogurt is too high, so the osmotic imbalance inside could be happen, and also the outside bacterial cells make cells of bacterial lysis, and then the bacteria will die. And the last one is the quickly increase of bacterial followed by increase of metabolic toxic waste. So the death rate higher than the growth rate. Well, the toxic waste that I mean here is radical hydroxyl. So the conclusion are the number of colonies in the entire trial group decreased after the dry freeze process, but only the K1 as a group without any addition that doesn't switch to the SNS standard. Second, the addition of inulin and sucrose into the yogurt gave a significantly better increase of LID colonies number compared to the group containing yogurt only. So it means that the first hypothesis is accepted. And last, the highest number of LID colonies was found at a concentration of 3% inulin and 10% sucrose. So the higher concentration of inulin and sucrose in yogurt doesn't guarantee that the number of LID colonies inside will be also higher. That means the second hypothesis rejected. So, okay, that's all. Thanks for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.